Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Real. Welcome to another video. In this video, we're going to talk about the first game of Tata IPL 2025 18th edition. The first game is done and dusted, and we have a winner. Royal Challengers Bangalore have won the game. To our surprise, we were not expecting it to be a one-sided contest. And what are your thoughts on this, Ryan?
Yeah, it is pleasantly surprising that RCB dominated that game because you look at the initial overs, they were not batting well. KKR were not playing well. But then that comeback from Rahane and Narine, it set up for a big score. But unfortunately, the lower middle order did not turn up. And Krunal Pandya was the MVP today. He really bowled well. And those three wickets in the middle, really changed the game, and 170 was way below par. It ideally should have been somewhere around 210, 220. So yeah, KKR need to look into this and learn something.
No, at the halfway stage, I was not expecting them to have a collapse like that because they were cruising at one stage, at the halfway stage. They were 107 for one after 10 overs. And then they just completely lost the plot. The middle order kept throwing away their wickets, and I was expecting them to put up at least after those first 10 overs, I was expecting them to put up at least 220 on the board, which would have been a very good score, and probably the result would have been a lot different than what turned out to be. But Rahane's batting has been something that was a highlight for me today. I mean, he has been a revelation in the IPL over the last couple of years, ever since he's been picked by Chennai Super Kings. The way he's batting, and it's a treat to your eyes, basically. I mean, just the way his bat is flowing and the way he is sort of
Yes.
just going all out in the power play. It's a treat to the eyes.
Yeah, in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy also for Mumbai, he played really well. And he has carried that form. It was good to see, but yeah, then, Venkatesh Iyer, Rinku Singh, Andre Russell, Ramandeep, all of them were really struggling. They were trying too hard, is what I believe, and that's where they, lost track of the runs. And that is where I think RCB capitalized and played really well. Phil Salt was extremely good. He looked very confident, and they had a set plan to go, hell from leather, right from ball one, and the intent was very clear. So it was good performance overall from RCB.
And I believe Krunal Pandya truly deserves the man of the match award because the way he controlled
No
the
debate,
middle overs,
100%.
he just didn't let the KKR batters, the middle order, score runs easily. And it is a very commendable job from his end as a bowler because on a pitch like that, to bowl in such a way, in that fashion, to not sort of let the batters score freely and contain those runs. It was a very good job from Kunal today. He has had a good outing today.
Definitely. I think when you saw the playing 11, most of us were surprised that Bhuvneshwar Kumar is not playing.
Right.
Most of us expected him to be fit and playing, but unfortunately, he was injured. So he was not a part of the team. But, everybody took the onus on themselves and bowled really well. However, I wanted to ask you, did KKR miss out on not playing Anukul Roy as the impact player, a left arm spinner?
I certainly believe yes, they missed that trick because if they had sort of 220 runs on the board, Vaibhav Arora would have still been a good choice on that pitch because they had something to defend. In this case, it was a below par score. They didn't have a lot to defend. And if RCB, like the way they started, it was always going to be tough for the KKR bowlers. And had they introduced another spin option, things could have been different. And I also believe that Varun Chakravarti, either of Varun Chakravarti or Sunil Narine should have been introduced early in the power play. This started with the two fast bowlers, and that set the rhythm for Phil Salt and Virat Kohli. Phil Salt started bashing those bowlers in the way he does always, and that gave Virat Kohli the license also to just go freely, hit the boundaries. every
It
now and then.
seemed that they were very well prepared for Varun Chakravarti. They played him very comfortably. They did not, look in trouble at all. Even if you look at Phil Salt's wicket,
Mm.
that was not a great delivery. It was somewhere thrown outside the off stump. He reached out for it. So it wasn't, great bowling by Varun Chakravarti, but yeah, they were well prepared.
Probably they had a discussion where they discussed Phil Salt will go after Varun Chakravarti, and Virat Kohli, if he gets the strike, he'll just rotate the strike and give it back to Phil Salt. So that was the plan maybe they went ahead with. But Phil Salt, he just left no stone unturned. He just went out there, smashed every bowler, quick fire 50 from him. And also Virat Kohli, who stayed till the end, just sets the template for him throughout this tournament. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. And we have two more games coming up tomorrow. SRH versus Rajasthan at Hyderabad. And then we have the El Clasico of IPL, the much awaited clash between Chennai Super Kings and Mumbai Indians. I'm certainly excited for the second clash, the evening clash. But let's talk about the Hyderabad and Rajasthan match first, and then we'll move to the second game. Since it's being played in Hyderabad, do you think the pitch will will be a little bit on the slower side? Do you think that's going to be the case?
Could be, but I think that will not play a major role. Uh, Advantage to Hyderabad, I would say. Sanju Samson is not 100% fit. Rajasthan bowling doesn't seem that great, and we all know what Abhishek and Travis Head can do, and they have too many options in their batting lineup that can easily chase any score, and they can definitely, if they're batting first, can score 200 on any given surface. So I think that SRH will be going in as favorites for
Mm.
this one. What do
There
you
could be
think?
a threat about lightning and gusty winds as I can see on Crickbuzz. It's expected in Telangana, including Hyderabad, but
Hmm.
probably rain is not going to play spoil sport like today. आज भी बहुत प्रिडिक्शन थे यार कि बारिश होगी बट बारिश हुई नहीं.
नहीं हुआ.
पूरा मैच हुआ कल भी. आई थिंक नहीं होगा. आई डोंट थिंक सो दैट्स गोइंग टू बी द केस. वी गोना हैव अ फुल
It's a
गेम.
day game. मतलब it's an afternoon game.
It's an afternoon game, yes. And I believe पिच स्लोअर साइड पे तो नहीं है. शायद रन्स बनेंगे. It's going to be another run fest. And I think this is going to be the template throughout the IPL because लोग को entertain करना है. People are going to come and see. They don't see a bowling wala contest every now and then.
One last point about the previous match,
हाँ,
which is relatable to this one, is
हाँ,
that there was a little bit of dew. So
हाँ,
the
right.
ball was coming onto the bat a little better, and that is why batting seemed a little easier in the second innings. So toss also played a crucial role there. So
Mm,
Rajasthan can try and chase, is what I believe. That is the strategy that they can try for.
mm. And do you think Jofra Archer is fit for tomorrow's game? Is he going to play?
I believe so. He was fit in the Champions Trophy as well.
Uh, okay, so I can see on Crickbuzz, they have not included him. Oh, they have included him, yes, in the probable 12. So he is going to play. He's going to be a part of the squad tomorrow.
One interesting thing that you will see tomorrow probably is Mahesh Theekshana
Yeah.
against Travis and Abhishek. Travis and Abhishek both play spin very well, but Theekshana is a good power play bowler. So that would be an interesting contest if you see.
Right. And I believe SRH are going to go with the same template that they went in with last year. Travis Head and Abhishek Sharma will just go all guns blazing in the power play, and then the rest of the players will follow. So RR have their task cut out. Honestly, it's a lot of work for them to do tomorrow. They just have to try and contain the top order runs, get their wickets early in the power play, or else the game will drift away very quickly from their hands.
100%.
So we'll move on to the next game, Chennai versus MI. I think you were waiting for this because you're a Chennai fan.
100%. We have more to speak on the second game than the first one. First one doesn't
Yes, yes,
seem
you're
that
right.
interesting, but yeah, Mumbai and Chennai will definitely be an evenly matched contest. Not so much, I would say, because Mumbai are missing out on their two key players, Hardik and Bumrah. If they were also in the 11, it would have been a much bigger contest then. But yeah, it will be a very interesting game for sure.
Still feel that Chennai have a little bit have an upper hand in this contest because um, we don't have Bumrah, we don't have Hardik. MI don't have those options with them in this game. And probably they don't have Bumrah for the next couple of games as well. So they have to look beyond him for a couple of games. Maybe Trent Bolt will have a bigger role to play tomorrow. But I truly believe that it's going to be a spin versus spin contest in Chepauk. The team that plays spin well is probably the team that's going to win tomorrow.
Spot on. And I also think that even MI, the spinners that are playing are good spinners. You see, Satner is there. They might also play Mujib as an impact player. So spin department for both teams is good. Chennai's is better, obviously, because they have variety in their attack. But yeah, it is just that I'm skeptical about Chennai's middle order. So I don't see Mumbai playing with an advantage.
Okay. All right. So we'll look at the probable playing 11 for Chennai first, and then we'll move on to Mumbai. We have Ruturaj Gaikwad, who will open with probably Conway or Rachin. You could go with either of those options, and will have Rahul Tripathi batting at three. Maybe Shivam Dube at four. Then you will have maybe a Sam Curran there to give you that
Right.
uh, left-hander option in the middle order. And they have a lot of left-handers in the playing 11. Starting with Rachin, then you have Shivam Dube, Sam Curran, you've got Jadeja, and then MS Dhoni, Ashwin, you have those options as well at the end. And you'll have probably Khalil Ahmed, Athirana, and spin है right? Spin surface है. नूर
Noor
अहमद के
Ahmed.
साथ खेल सकते हैं. नूर अहमद
So
एक
Noor
option.
and Badirana will be playing for sure, is what I believe. It would be a toss up between Rachin or Sam Curran, is what I think in terms of foreign players. But I also think that they have a likely feeling towards Sam Curran because he has played before and he gives you options with both bat and ball. So I think they will play Curran
And he
ahead
can probably
of.
use the slower ball to good effect, I guess.
Hmm, right.
So he gives you that option as well in the middle overs. Uh, okay, we'll
Mumbai
move on to
might play Mumbai
next
might
game.
play Will Jacks instead of Pandya, is what
Hmm.
I believe. The top order being Rohit and Rickelton with
Hmm.
Tilak Verma at three, Surya at
Surya
four.
at four,
Uh,
Namandhir at five.
yeah,
So yeah,
and then
you
they
would
could
want to have those
try and
options.
play Will Jacks.
Hmm. Could be a possibility, yes. But then who are
Hmm,
those four overseas players for them? We have Ryan Rickleton. You said Will Jacks. We'll have Mitch Santner and Trent Bolt. So these are
right,
the four options, right?
right.
Okay. And they'll have Robin Mins as their wicketkeeper tomorrow.
Uh, I think Ryan Rickelton is a keeper, so he can.
Okay.
Ryan Rickelton is
They
your
could go with
keeper, so
that option
he.
as well.
Yeah.
And Deepak Chahar, Trent Bolt. There is a possibility that Arjun Tendulkar might play. I mean, I'm just guessing. I'm not sure about it, but
Advantage to Chennai then, if Arjun Tendulkar is playing. No, he
इतना
might
बुरा
get a
बॉलर नहीं
chance.
है ठीक है
He
decent है
might get a chance.
he
Yeah,
might
yeah.
get a chance he might get a chance yes but then we have only two options Mumbai only has two spin options then if they go with uh Mid Santner they cannot go with Mujib
What
because you
they
have
should do, what they
hmm,
should do is they should keep Will Jacks and
hmm,
Mujib as the impact. Based on their batting, they can decide whether they want Will Jacks or Mujib. If your top three and top four perform extremely well, then I
hmm.
don't believe you need somebody like a Will Jacks. Although Will Jacks bowls a little, I believe he bowls off spin. but he is not as effective as Mujib. So they could make an impact player switch between them.
Or else they could go with Karan Sharma as well, because he gives you that batting depth. Maybe he can bat at maybe at eight, and he gives you that bowling option. He can bowl 4 overs as well. Because if you are
He's played in
picking Mitch
Chennai.
Santner, if you're
Hmm.
picking Mitch Santner, you cannot go with Mujib, I guess. Or else you'll have to miss out on either Rickleton or maybe let's say uh,
Bolt.
who else? Yeah,
Bolt.
Bolt.
Trent Bolt.
And they won't miss out on that.
Compromise on him. Right.
Yeah, so they'll have to play bold. Maybe Karan Sharma has a chance tomorrow. Because it's a spin-friendly surface, so he might get a chance. Mujib, I don't think so. Mujib will get a chance. Santer is a much better bowler in terms of containing runs and not giving away runs too easily, controlling the middle overs as well. We saw that in the Champions Trophy as well. The way he bowled in Pakistan against South Africa in that semi-final. So he can turn the game around on its head very quickly. And he has that skill
100%.
set as well. And he also gives you that batting option uh, at maybe at 7 or 8.
So the game, I think, would be decided, with the Mumbai bowlers
Hmm.
up top in the power play against the Chennai batters. If Chennai lose out on Ruturaj and Conway early, then I don't see Chennai, fighting and coming into the game. Because I'm skeptical about the middle order. You have players like Tripathi, and maybe they might play Deepak Huda. I'm not sure. Those
Hmm.
players are relatively, out of form from the last 3 4 seasons.
Hmm.
They might get a revelation at CSK and they might become better players. You never know, like how Rahane has become. But that is still an if maybe situation. So
Hmm.
the top order has to perform well in order for CSK to win. For Mumbai, it is pretty simple. They need to, pick up early wickets.
So what do you reckon? Like, win the toss, do you bat first? Do you bowl first?
You chase, so
Hmm.
you should bowl first, is what I believe. Chennai, the one thing that goes in their favor is that 70% is the win record at Chepauk. So that is something that will give them, enough confidence going into this game. And a win for either teams would mean a lot because you carry that momentum forward in the competition. So it's an important game.
And Mumbai don't start well. So Chennai
That's
do have a
also
chance. So then Chennai do have a chance to win this one. They haven't won a game, the first game since 2012, maybe 2013, 2012.
correct. Correct. 2012. They haven't won since 2012.
2012 काफी लंबा टाइम हो गया, और अभी तो बुमराह भी नहीं है, हार्दिक भी नहीं है, तो और डिफिकल्ट होने वाला है एमआई के लिए। स्पिन ऑप्शंस भी इतने अवेलेबल नहीं है चेन्नई के पास, तो बहुत सारे हैं, जडेजा, अश्विन, तो है उनके पास
Noor.
ऑप्शन। नूर अहमद, यस।
Hmm.
So okay, so pick winner for the first game, the afternoon game, and then we'll move to the evening game. SRH versus Rajasthan.
So SRH to win tomorrow, and
I'll
key
go with the
player
same
maybe
thing.
I'll pick Head.
Okay, I'll pick Klassen.
शायद वहां तक बैटिंग नहीं है बट ठीक है.
हो सकता है, that also is a possibility, yes. Um, CSK versus MI. It's being played at the Chepauk. You know, MI नहीं जीतता पहला गेम, and I know you're a CSK fan, तो तू CSK ही बोलने वाला है.
तो मैं CSK बोलने वाला हूँ एंड आई एम पिकिंग ऋतुराज टू डू वेल. ऋतुराज एंड नूर अहमद ऑल्सो.
जो पिकिंग CSK तो मैं MI बोल देता हूँ, और की प्लेयर फॉर MI वुड बी मिथ सेंटर.
इंटरेस्टिंग.
Okay, so guys, on that note, we'll see you in another video. The IPL has kick-started and how. It was a great contest, one-sided contest, but loved how the batters performed, especially Rahane and Phil Salt. They were truly amazing today. KKR have a lot of work to do in their middle order. So, and it's still early days in the tournament, so I believe they'll find a way out. Uh, कल के दो मैचेस बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. सो लेट्स सी हु कम्स आउट ऑन टॉप. Again, still early days, but it's very important to start well.
Definitely.
Okay, so like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon and stay tuned for more updates. मैंने कल के वीडियो में भी बोला था कि there is something new coming up. टाइम लग रहा है थोड़ा बट आएगा, सबके लिए आएगा. बहुत सारी चीजें लाइंड अप हैं. So we'll have that for you as well. Bye.